can do when you make the big bucks. Just fucking swan in. So,
well, Michael, he's got that many companies, he can do what he likes. I wish I had that amount of freedom that Michael has.
that's right.
That's a pretty shitty thing to say on a recording.
Ooh, lucky.
You wait till Cole gets started. There'll be a lot shittier things than that.
Oh no, he's already given it to me on Saturday night. It's all good.
Yeah, yes, I can't. I don't know.
I had
I had nothing. I just join in on that. Sounded good.
I concur.
So you were at the Birdsong Palace after a couple of days with Martella saying you should return to your estate. That's the Bettany estate.
Mm-hmm.
But Lothadar is nearby, and she again suggests that you should go via Lothadar to sell and buy items, because I don't think you would actually signed off on hitting the sell button.
No.
Or indeed a face man's role for that.
We do, and were we 100% sure, guys, about what we were taking and keeping?
We will. How about we just have another quick rummage, just in case?
I think so.
Everyone can have a quick scroll. Obviously, there's not going to be pretty much anything from because he knows that he needs to have a certain thing that is not quite there, and he might have to look for it in the town to do the shopping.
We've got some antitoxin here that might be handy for people to split up and take. That'd be pretty good. Antitoxin.
You drink what? You get a +5 alchemical.
Well, +5 alchemical bonus on fortitude saving throws against poison for an hour. Good if you know you're going into that sort of environment.
Yeah.
Nobody's jazzed.
Appointment.
Yeah. I'll grab one. All right, I'm grabbing one antitoxin. Could come in handy.
There's some silk pajamas if you want them too.
Hey.
Yeah, look, I'll grab an antitoxin and put it in one of me pooches just in case people need it.
Who would be a good person to give a few wands to?
We were gonna get rid of those apparently. I think Glyn reckons there's not much point keeping them around now that we're this level.
Certainly the colour spray wand.
There's protection from evil.
And shocking grasp.
Protection from evil
only
might be...
Yeah, protection
how many
from
charges?
evil.
Only got five charges, but still it's a pretty handy spell. Cutlery set. No. Birch, no. Scroll of Speak with Dead, Scroll of Gentle Repose, Scroll of Fly, Alter Self. They're pretty handy things.
Do we know if, like, the signet ring and the other stuff is actually storyline or not? Like the Seneschal's badge, things like that.
That one, I think you might have got from Guy.
Oh, hang on.
His son, if it says on it,
silver.
Because there's like an engraved silver compact, a glass eye from carved moonstone.
What's pigments?
Seneschal's badge.
They're holy symbols. I don't want holy symbols.
Yeah, I think you could either assume they're items that would just remain with the county, or they are no longer required. And I can't remember where that particular signet ring, given it doesn't have anything on it, came from.
What about the manor keys? Mansion keys. Tellus mansion keys.
Yes, so the Tellus estate is a separate estate that arguably is up for Eutropia or the ruler of the whole county to reallocate, given Baron Tellus met an end at the end of you guys after turning into a whatever those spider creatures are called. Anyway, I can't remember the name of what the creature, but anyway, you guys killed the Baron who had transformed, and you spent some time with the Baronet who was at a nearby town.
At this point, Izzy's thinking out loud. Did we do the right thing by locking all that treasure back in the vault to be redistributed to everyone, or should we have a second think about that?
I guess we've just got to ask you how deep your pockets are. Yeah.
I'm not jingling. We'll just put it that way.
Are we? I'm surprised.
I mean,
But I don't have an answer to your question, sorry.
nobody would technically know, I guess, but I don't look at From when I'm saying this. I'm looking past him. I'm looking past mainly looking at Chester and mainly looking at Chester. not at From, not at Umfro.
How about I hit distribute the money at least for you guys?
Yep.
And then you can tell me what you want to do. So that's the money distributed to you all. And then there's just the items you wish to sell. But are you debating this? Are you going to do some things here at the house still? As you notice, guards start to turn up wearing Princess Eutropia's colours, and Martella is directing them around the estate.
Dang it. All right. Missed out on that opportunity. Let's go.
What opportunity?
And Lothadar is,
Nothing.
3 hours away.
God, I've fallen. These bunch of pansies don't want to steal stuff. Anyway, all right. No worries. Lothar is what, 3 hours away?
Yeah, about 3 hours. Probably even less than that. It's probably an hour or an hour and a half.
All right. Let's go. Let's hit the road.
And that is the largest town in this area where you would obviously be able to sell stuff subject to a diplomacy roll from someone, and buy stuff subject to a diplomacy roll from someone.
Yep, that'll be Nella.
Yes, it will. So,
noting any other special arrangements you may have, Izzy.
Yep, well, we'll do that separately.
Yep.
God, you're really tripping over your tongue there, Humphrey. Here, let's see what I can do. Da, 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 da.
So you got
that could have been an incredible roll.
Gets a 2 and still smashes it anyway.
And
does
still
looks
good.
That plus 18.
Correct.
Yeah.
How do you have
I have
plus 18?
7 for ranks. I have 2 for charisma. I have plus 3 for the envoy's ring, and plus 3 for the circlet of persuasion.
That's bullshit. You're not persuading.
Now, can I hit sell
He
then?
is, apparently.
Yeah.
We're absolutely happy to sell, yes?
Yep, hit sell.
Yep.
Excellent.
No, we've got a tax. We've got to
There you
tax
go.
one of the party members.
I don't know who you'd be talking about. I'll assume some of this stuff is
you're talking about From having to tithe to the Church of Angrad? Well, I'm sure he'll do that himself.
No.
So,
I was talking about
fine.
Humphrey because he's barely been here.
Yeah, no, fair call. It's the dog.
The dog.
All right, awesome.
just removing some of these other ones.
I have a lot of money now.
Glenn, can you level up my characters?
Are you busy? Are your hands busy?
I just can't think of it. I can't think right now. But yes.
You sound a bit under the weather, Michael.
Yeah, well, if you go and find your phone, I sent you a text message which says, I know you don't have your phone with you, but I'm not feeling the best, so I'm probably going to be pretty quiet.
Because I'm running Discord through it, so I'm not looking at any messages.
Braden, where are you going? Braden?
Just wait
Wherever
to see
the
who
fuck
answers.
you want.
Yeah, that's right.
Talk to me like that? My God. You think you're my father or my uncle or something? How dare you?
That's right. You
or,
tell
or
us.
something. I don't know.
Who's Braden? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Braden's at Scout on Wednesday, who we have to keep reminding that he needs to scout.
Do we have to play on Wednesday?
We are,
Might be, we don't know.
No, we are. Well, Roger was trying to see if the internet works. Like, I can't believe it doesn't. I mean, Adelaide, I know, is 10 years in the past, but still. Still works.
So where are you now, Andrew?
I'm here in Canberra.
Wherever he wants to be.
Why are you on Discord on your phone? Oh, because of the internet dropout.
I listened to the recording, and it wasn't as bad in some sense, but it did start dropping out later on. So
That's fair.
I thought might as well just circumvent that.
Okay.
So again, for people, let's just assume you can buy mundane and this town up to +2 items in this town with at normal cost. If there's anything you wish to get,
Okay.
Many.
I'll buy something. It was a +3 with a 5% extra cost.
What?
I'm
going
this town doesn't
to
have that, but
get my money out of the. I'm getting my money out of the party bag too.
yes,
Which
someone manages that.
Oh,
2,400 in the bag of holding.
Yep. So I'm going to
And
add
mine
that,
too.
and I can't
So
calculate.
So
You have Izzy, you have
1349.
1349. Yep.
Plus.
And
So,
Copperfield, you got 2,400 if you want it.
77.
did we all? How much did we all just get?
We
About
got a lot.
8,700 ish.
What's
Yeah, that was the first lot. That was the second lot. And the first lot was not much. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I'll take the 2,400 out, and
Alrighty.
I'll go to the hookers.
Nice.
Morgana's not getting a cent.
Platinum to gold's 1 to 10, isn't it?
Yep, it's all decimal.
It's 50.
Andrew, I wanted to sell those things in my inventory. Hope you know what they are. So the those particular shiny rocks and white pearly rocks.
Yeah.
I've got how much they are anyway. So
I hope you get diarrhea tomorrow.
So let's go back to.
You should be able to find them in items, and if you can see what the cost is, just delete them and add the money on if that's what you wish to do.
I've got them already. I know what they are.
Okay.
Do we?
All right.
So-
Do we see his character go and just start bartering right in front of us?
You don't
do
actually
you?
see that happen, no.
No, of course not. Fucking bullshit.
Yes.
You wait till
So
Sorry, Cole.
no, you go. I'll stop talking.
I was just going to say I'm going to tell Glenn's son-in-law about this.
God.
thanks.
Brom would definitely like to either find someone who can imbue his greatsword with some magics, or find someone that has one pre-magicked, so then he can go to a chapel and pray to Angrad to possibly imbue it even more with the power of fire. How would he go about doing this, oh God?
Well, what your first steps would be go to find a merchant, buy the item, then take it to your church and just get on your knees and say, I'm a pretty little altar boy, and have the head church power up your weapon.
And make my blade hot.
I'm not. So, Kyle, just it's that if you buy a +2 greatsword, for instance, it's going to cost you 4,000 gold or whatever it is. Then you add the flaming to it, story-wise, by your church. It's that next tier up, so it's probably 12,000 gold, something like that. So it is tiered in there. So it basically makes it a +3 item, but it's only +2 with an ability.
Oh, so that was the bit I wasn't sure on, because I've been trying to read up on it, and okay. So because a +2 is 8, a +3 is 18.
Yeah, so it doesn't work like that. It depends on the rank of the enchantment, not the enchantment you want to put on it, but the effect you want to put on it?
The basic one is the plus one. So like to add an extra D6 fire, but then you want to do flaming. It's possibly it'll tell you add 2.
Yeah.
So you go from a +2 to +4 item.
Base modifier is a +1. Oh, that's the melee weapon special abilities.
Andrew, I'm going to do my shopping later when I level up my characters on another day. Is that
Yep.
all right?
Yep.
Cool, thank you. Or when Glyn pulls his finger out and does it. It's about time
Alrighty.
he makes a module breaker character
Like that paladin you had.
that Glyn made for me. It's awesome.
I'm done.
Oh. He talks very closely with said priest about what he is talking to me about. Is this what type of weapon is it? Is it negotiable, or can I provide a donation to the church?
Yes, I will put it in your inventory. Now, I'm sure, Chester, if you need to, you can find a ring of sustenance. I know that's a well-loved magic item of yours.
It should never be thrusted upon characters. That's all I'm going to say.
No.
Oh, that's what it's called. Right. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Hey, have we come across any languages lately we needed to speak and we couldn't? Just because I have to learn a language.
Triaxian.
You know,
Not
Glenn,
really
the problem
Triaxian.
I've got is there's so many campaigns we're playing, I honestly couldn't tell you.
That's true. Thursday night, everyone's going to learn Dwarven, I think.
Yes. So for those on Saturday night, how I'm an elf with all these dwarfs. On another night, I'm another half elf, and we've got a dwarf who hates anything elvish, and only speaks dwarvish, which is making it a bit difficult. But you know, we'll work through it.
Yeah. Does the how large a donation would I provide?
I leave that up to From's
Okay.
largesse.
Well, I will just take it from my. Hang on. I need the math. Minus that equals that. So I'll just type in that. No, that didn't work.
That's a big number.
That. No, I need 3. So yeah, From will graciously receive it, but walk the priest back to the church so he can donate straight to their coffers.
Yes, and obviously he will say much appreciated, praise Angrad.
Very much praising Angrad. Woot, go team. They will be able to spend 9,000 gold pieces on some extra flaming filigree or something required. Yes.
Where would I put magic in? Does that go into properties? In the actual template of the weapon itself?
That's a bloody good question, and Michael probably knows this just bam, but he's a bit under the weather at the moment, I feel. So,
yeah.
What was the question?
Magic. So the properties magic.
Yes, yeah.
So I've just got masterwork and then
It's no
what do you
longer.
call it? I've been at work I've been at work too long. I can't read anymore. So get rid of masterwork. That's fine, and just
Yep.
go magic.
Yep.
All right. Cheers, matey. All right, great.
What else? What else would be good?
Properties magic, so it'll actually count as a magic weapon against enemies. That's what I want. Okay, now. So that's 4.
So you need to put it in type magic
Oh,
under
type.
the damage. Yeah.
Okay. So, so it's got weapon and then comma magic. Type.
Yes.
Type. Yep. Okay. No worries. Cool.
Is it capital M for magic?
I thought it
Lowercase.
lowercase. I thought.
Lowercase. Fair enough. Excellent. That all looks good.
All right.
Oh, snap. Shouldn't have donated all that money.
You fool!
I know. Ha, ha, ha. But that's all right. It went to a worthy cause. However, if I sell that for that, I still can't get that, so that's fine. I just
So with regards to enchanting stuff that we already have, Andrew.
Yeah. Up
Are
+2
we
you can do it.
okay? And the time isn't a huge issue considering we're meant to have a couple of weeks off.
You will have
So-
at least a couple of weeks, and so it can either be transported from Lothadar to your Bettany estate where you are.
Yeah.
It could be longer. It depends upon what other things could be happening.
Yeah. Okay.
why? That's interesting. Oh, that's right. Potions and shit are weird in this, aren't they?
Bit weird, man.
You can't just type for you don't type potion and all the potions come up.
Cure.
Yeah, because they've all got names in front of. Don't they? It's not like potion. It's
But-
name of the effect.
Oh no, you put in potion, you'll get a whole lot of them.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, you just put in potion and it brings up. So you got cure light, cure moderate, cure serious, heroism, keen
Why is
senses.
my search broken?
Are you in items?
I'll close out. Yeah, I was in items.
Check your modules.
That's true. Yep.
Fuck my modules activation. No. I'm missing the spells. I've got basic rules. I've got the race guide. Bestiary. Advanced. Ultimate intrigue. Whatever the fuck that is. Ultimate equipment. Whatever the fuck that
That's
is.
normally the thieves one.
I'll unload it then. Because from ain't no thief, bro.
Well, it may have other things in there that any class can use, but yes.
Alright. So all of the modules are loaded. So now if I go to there's type and then there's one under type and I just type in potion. Shut up.
And nothing has come up.
Yeah, everything's just come up. So it's fine. Thank you. I think I might grab. Haste is always good. Let's check my ring.
Nala.
Oh, it's
Nala.
10,000.
Is Nala there?
Yep.
That's Mr. D.
Oh, we've set up your wedding for 4 weeks at our estate. So we've got to make sure any adventures we're going on, we're back by then or don't go off before then.
I'll talk my way into a good situation.
And if you happen to not come back from that adventure, well,
Also, that one rolls then.
I mean, Nelly, I think you get the feeling that the forces of, conventional upper class living are driving you towards this wedding. Being the face man, the man of religion.
That's.
I don't know why Morgana has made a spellcraft roll, but
I had weird things on the bottom of my screen. I couldn't work out what was going on, but I've just worked out that
spellcraft roll would help you.
No. I just worked out that I actually didn't have Fantasy Grounds fully expanded, and there was stuff showing from underneath. And I clicked on something to see what it was, and it must have been a spellcraft thing. So sorry about that.
Yeah. I was like, Glyn, it's only fake. You can't really spellcraft to understand how FGU is working.
Yes.
That would be good. Sorry, completely unrelated topic. One of them would be very... Cloak of Disarming. I like the Cloak of Resistance. And that's valued at 1,000. And that's valued at 4. Could really do with that because he really needs a boost. From would like to find a vendor who has cloaks of resistance. He has a cloak of resistance +1. He was looking for a newer model, possibly one that's slightly higher, and he was going to try and look at and not intimidate, but diplomatize.
You can do your diplomacy roll, yep, if you want to.
Or just diplomatize his way to say, look, if I give you this and the value of that, so that's what, 1,000. This is valued at 1,000 brand new. That's 4,000. That's a 3,000 gap. If I give you 3.5 and this cloak of resistance, could I grab the cloak of resistance number 2 from you? And he drops his diplomaticness in there.
Sure. Absolutely. He says, in fact, I only need 3,250 from you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Platinum goes that, so that takes him down to 7. Awesome sauce. So that comes across this. No, how do I get rid of that? That's fuck you. No, we want that. We want to equip that. I want to unlock that. I want to delete the resistance one. Yes. Lock it. Go back to main. Go back to, no, we want to unlock. We want to go to combat. And we want to go to the miscellaneous. We're going to put 2, 2, and 2. I'm almost learning this software. This is amazing.
Okay.
So, what is silver to gold PF to E? Coin currency rules. 10 silver to 1 gold. 4, 6.
Hey, Mick, if you're not at work tomorrow, you can always dial into Skulls and Shackles.
That is true.
I mean, I could offer you to come over, but if you're sick, I don't really want to have you over here.
That's very rude.
We'll have to see whether Thursday's on. I'll bring you a piece of Simon's birthday cake I've made.
I don't want anything to do with that guy. What flavour is it? Caramel?
It's iced Vovo cake.
Iced Vovo. Well, nothing's
Yeah.
going to beat the pinball machine you did for Brett.
No, I had an idea, it just simply didn't work out that well.
It looked exactly like a cart. So.
Oh my God, yeah. Well.
0. Cool. Form's done.
Let me know when you are ready to go to the next bit as you head back to the Bettany estate.
I'm just fixing this up. We can roll on.
Excellent. Well, you find at the Bettany estate, you hear the news that Eutropia has further expanded the areas she has influence over, and the map in the background sort of gives you a bit of an indication that Pythareus's influence has been pushed to the upper northeast and the southeast. Obviously, there are less claimants at the moment. Some have simply been swallowed up. You know that Eutropia has moved into the Birdsong Palace that you cleared out and established that as her new base of operations. You also arrive at your estate, and after a day, a present arrives that is addressed to Umfrey, and it is a warhorse and a heavy lance that looks exceedingly fancy.
Oh.
And it only has the messages, use these well. Which I can add on to Umfrey later. Other than that, there are representatives there just confirming that in 4 weeks the wedding between Sepsinia and Nala will take place. They are obviously negotiating generally with Morgana, it would seem, on this. But anyone can step in. They seem to ignore you, Nala, relying upon the fact that your agents will vet you or ensure that things are happening. And I assume that Morgana will start to show a slight baby bump at 3 months.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, but yes, given she's pretty small, that's probably right.
So,
Chester turns to Humphrey and quietly whispers, "Have you got a coat hanger?"
You need to hang up a shirt.
Yes.
I don't think Daychester would understand he was, it was relevant to Daychester at all.
Yeah, it'd be beyond Daychester's comprehension, I would have thought. Go on, Mark.
I was just going to say, he just thinks he got raped.
Well, he wouldn't remember, you see.
Morgana has these drugs, Rohypnol, that she carries around.
Us witches don't need drugs.
Yeah.
We've got special witch powers.
You also receive a note from Martella saying that once the wedding concludes, you will be required at the Birdsong Palace immediately, as she has a new mission, but it will obviously be discussed in person at the Birdsong Palace. She leaves it for you to smooth over such a speedy departure with the new bride of Nala.
What's there to smooth over? I move quickly.
That you will be gone, Nala. That you'll be gone after one night of consummating the marriage. Anyway, let's assume the big day arrives. There are a great many guests there. You even think you notice Martella Lougheed there, but she doesn't seem to want to be noticed by you. But you think you see her, but you can't track her down. Are any of you doing anything special in the lead up to the wedding that I should know about?
No.
No, all good. There doesn't need to be.
Drinking.
From's just, praying to Angrad and enjoying.
All of the county is very excited about this. There are new county guards that are there. Your local town is extremely excited by it. So many other people have come along. Baronet Vort, who is in line to be the new countess, or not countess, rather, whatever they're called, of the Tellus estate, is extremely happy given all the assistance that you rendered, despite the sad nature of Baron Tellus's death. That's right, Ettercap, that's what he had become. So as the day arrives, Nala, do you have in mind anyone who should be your support for the day, who should stand next to you?
Oh. It was Humphrey who recently got the horse, wasn't it?
Humphrey has a lovely horse and a heavy war horse, I might add.
I choose Humphrey for no reasons.
Well, I think Humphrey may have been one of the initial supporters of this marriage.
This is true, but at the moment, Humphrey would like to kindly deny the request.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Well, Nala, you need it first.
Which Chester is around then?
No, the player doesn't want to be involved.
Okay.
Sorry. Otherwise, I would have jumped at it with Humphrey.
Humphrey declines. He's too enmeshed in his latest weaponry he has.
Alrighty. I look around and I go, From, you're the last dwarf standing. Oh,
Praise Angrad.
his picture came up with 3 Z's then.
Tom, you become the first. Excellent. So the ceremony approaches. You're standing there, Nala, with From, and the music starts up, and Sepsinia is led down the long aisle by an old guy who's not her father, because her father isn't around anymore. So it seems to be another friend of the family, and they reach you. There is a priest there who is not obviously of Angrad, and they obviously ask first that whether or not you wish the marriage to proceed. Asking you first, Sir Nala, do you wish to take Sepsinia as your bride?
I give a rousing speech of honour and duty and moving things forward in the name of the story and taking and taking everyone on the journey through masterful works of diplomacy and the shared vision that is communicated across this entire realm.
Right.
Rom stands there and just nods and wonders where this all came
That
from.
is, I mean, look, it's still it's a better speech than probably anyone else is going to give, and Sepsinia is absolutely, delighted by it, certain that this is right. And then obviously the priest turns to her, and she seems to squeak out an "I do" before even the priest is finished, and then she attempts to, in her own way, say something lovely, but the excitement's too much for her, and it just comes out as a whole lot of sadly ugly shrieks. I mean, obviously you saw Nalla's diplomacy roll. Here's her roll, so it just doesn't even compare.
God forbid no one hears them consummating.
Yeah, and so as that moment approaches, these rings come out as a symbol that you will be together.
Do they look expensive?
They look. This has been. You think this has been supplied by Dame Crab? So absolutely
Nice.
Right. But then there's almost a pause. Something at the moment of destiny arrives for so many. And as a famous T-shirt once would say, it just says "Game Over." But
Game over, man. Game over.
Nella, what happens to you at this point?
As the ceremony was continuing forward, you could see that Nalla was becoming more and more uncomfortable as the nuptials were proceeding. At a particular point, he started sweating, and his skin started to change at that particular point, almost as if he was more and more agitated within himself. And it seems like his body is starting to swell a little bit, and he seems to be transforming from quite an articulate cleric into a more disfigured, monsterish being. Almost like the stress of the event is changing his entire physical appearance. And Mr. Rallan he transforms into Mr. Rallan at the penultimate moment.
And that means guests just start screaming. Sepsinia screams, "Monster, it's happened again!" And because there's a backstory with her and this other suitor who basically took her under control as a spirit and had committed suicide in the garden at their estate, which is why it was here. What do any of you're standing next to this green machine who you've seen once before pummel the shit out of Duchess Lotheed.
Now, do you want me to give you a perception check to see if I was actually paying attention to seeing Nalla change, or that was just a thing? I saw that.
There's no way you could have missed it.
Okay.
Oh, that's not true. Let's roll it in the open. If you roll a 1,
that's what I was like. Yeah.
Yeah, lost in a reverie about your own. No,
No. Okay. From. Oh, that's wicked. It's only just. From turns to Sepsimia, and it's like he is still the same person. Just if he looks angry when he looks like this, run. And he takes a step back away from Mr. Rallan.
Well, and she just bolts with that, runs a short way, trips, twists her ankles screaming, and then just tries to crawl away on the ground. And other guests have just bolted everywhere. Now, are any of the rest of you, Morgana, any of the Chesters, Braden, who's probably there, any of them doing anything?
What about Izzy?
Yep,
She's there and sort of paying attention.
Yeah, I thought Izzy might be doing it, but that's okay. Maybe doing other things, but Izzy...
No,
lining her pockets
No,
again.
I didn't say she was, but she rolls her eyes, puts a glass of wine on the tray, and moves towards Stepsinia to see if she can go and scoop her up and get her out of here before he goes all Hulk on her.
She definitely appreciates. Just make a diplomacy check, Izzy, just to see how you come off with your act of chivalry.
I'd rather not, but
You see her take count of all her jewelry.
No, she seems. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I didn't realize. What a monster!
Lady, I'd give up now and just look for vagina.
All right.
So Izzy, you lead Stepsinia away.
Yep.
Morgana, you've watched this chaos. Any thoughts?
It's all very interesting. I think I'll just get some popcorn going and stand in the corner, really.
Well, various county guards start getting rid of all the guests out quickly and forming a cordon, but some distance away. They look extremely nervous. And yes, I presume there is just Morgana greedily eating the popcorn while Chester, feigns interest, but probably is asleep.
No,
I'm afraid
he's contemplating where he's going to find another cleric for the party. Very important.
Let's go to the local chapel.
Yep.
as it all sort of dies down, I guess without the pressure of the, as everyone's flared and sort of, it seems to be calming down. I think that Nala will return to you in a somewhat depleted state. And once that happens and the greenness fades, the new sheriff of the county walks up and says, if I can manage the accent appropriately, "What are you, some kind of doomsday machine, boy? Well, we got a cage strong enough to hold an animal like you. I say by the powers invested in me and by this county, I hereby commandeer this location and all those persons within."
You, Sheriff J.W. Pepper.
I am indeed, smartass. I am. I've got my wife Maybelle Pepper and my brother-in-law Billy Bob. And then
He's got a good boat, Billy Bob.
Indeed. And then it seems Martella appears and whispers a few words to the sheriff, and he seems to spit something out of his mouth and goes, "Secret agents on whose side?" and walks off in a annoyed sort of thing. Meanwhile, Martella comes up and says, "Well, I think you should visit me as soon as possible. I ride now for the Birdsong Palace. Make your way as soon as possible. I think that's enough excitement for one day. I will work to smoother things over. Although it seems your companion Izzy, if she's lucky, may smooth things over anyway."
No, I'm just impressed with the range of accents in this county.
Well, indeed. Just like anywhere else. But I will presume with that, if there are any last things you wish to grab them, but I imagine you will make your way to Birdsong Palace.
I just say to Sepsinia, as I'm leaving, making sure she's okay, that, you know, don't feel bad. It's got nothing to do with you. It's just very unfortunate circumstances. Take care of yourself and keep well. Something along those lines.
She just hears you saying, "Wait for me," you know, and she looks at you with fabulous eyes that batter, you know, that you've been the hero. Those men, they're all the same, Izzy. Us girls need to stick together.
Yeah, all right. See you. Got to go.
And on the way out, I walk past and say, "Hi, honey."
Oh, oh,
Nice.
oh! Salt wound much?
Really phoning it in at the moment, but it's working.
From's just like fickle.
She just holds the middle digit up to you, Nella.
Oh, it wasn't a 1. I didn't roll a 1.
She's moved on. There's Izzy now.
You're so good at it, but you're phoning it in big time.
Yeah. But arriving later that night at Birdsong Palace, Martella, and you see it's bustling. You haven't been here for a number of weeks, and it looks like lots of artisans have been here restoring the palace. Lots more guards, all in the livery of Eutropia. And she, Martella, brings you into a room where there is a platter of honey cakes, a steaming teapot for her, you think, but she does offer some of that to you. And
sure.
Says, yes, please have some. Listen, I need you to do some more. I need you to stand up for Taldor once more, as she's lost her accent. She said, let me ask, other than Chester here, how much do you know about Yanmas?
He just looks around like
you can
eyeball shifting, like
knowledge local or knowledge knowledge local.
Damn, I thought my dungeoneering would come in handy.
He's Dutch.
That's not Johannes.
No, Jan Masters out of Ted Lasso.
Okay, haven't seen it.
Well, you know, let's. Where have you gone, Nella? There's something, and I think that Morgana has that same bit.
Alrighty. I think it's over that way. It's a city in northeastern Taldor. Let me spin you a tale about it. Well, on the way over there was once upon a...
Boring.
Yes. Apparently it's ruled by a mercantile council who only care for the gold, who could be indeed funding this revolution.
So Martella says, yes, you know, obviously know something I can see, but we realize, like a number of places still they are balanced between all the aspirants for the throne. And yes, the council certainly wants to get the best deal that they can. We sent our own agent, Maya Drativus, or Sir Maya Drativus, but our agent has gone missing. His last correspondence mentioned troubling recent events from bandit raids, cult activity, and missing soldiers. We also know that Pythareus had sent his own representative, an earl named Yander Mercondus. And now, you guys may briefly remember seeing Yander Mercondus at the Tangar Festival when you first arrived in this county. Was a guest who you spoke to very briefly on the first night of the festival. But she says, I need you to go and find out what's happened to our agent and to validate some of these events from his last correspondence. But I have another reason to dispatch you quickly, though. The cult that Mia mentioned is called the Cult of the Twilight Child, and they claim to rescue a resurrected Prince Carius, who was Eutropia's younger brother who died 20 years ago. Now, I know that the Emperor tried to resurrect Carius shortly after his death, but that resurrection failed. So whether this is something has changed or this is all just a fake, there's something not quite right about this. Now, Eutropia hasn't heard these rumours yet, and I really want to get this validated before she hears any information. Now, do you have any questions before you leave?
How far away is it? You just said the northeast of Taldor.
Yes, it is 9 days by horseback or carriage, followed by 5 days of river travel.
Ooh.
Or you can go 16 days of just horseback if you wish.
Who are the major factions at play in the city?
We are only aware of our agent was trying, so Eutropia and Pythoreus's agent. We don't believe any of the remaining factions that are at play. I mean, other than Mercander is working for Pythoreus, but is also, we're never quite certain whether he's also working for himself.
Okay. Do we have any allies or people who might be willing to support us there that your agent can direct us to?
Well, we've lost contact with our agent. If you can find our agent, that would be the first thing to try and do. But obviously the agent had also mentioned other bits of concern, such as missing soldiers, bandits, and obviously the cult. I mean, I sent no others. I offered to send others to support Drativus, but he refused. He insisted that Pythoreus and the Earl were actually honourable people. And as I mentioned to you before, Pythoreus has at his command the Taldan phalanx, and for whatever reason has chosen not to use it. So there may be some truth in what Drativus believes.
That's all right. He may have an army, but we have a Hulk.
I think the saying is, but we've got a donk, isn't it?
Wrong movie. What can anyone else think of to ask? I thought you were coming up with something brilliant there, Izzy.
No, sorry, what?
I don't think there's anything more we could ask.
It'd be 400. It'd be 450 gold to get someone in town to throw a teleport spell and teleport us there, instead of spending 2.5 weeks.
Is there anybody so powerful to be able to do that?
Well, there was one teleportation circle, but you destroyed that.
True.
Is there anything else you want to know about the details I've just told you?
It seems like you're floating something that we should have picked up on, but I missed it.
Well, I mean, notionally, there is more questions you could ask about the bandits, the missing soldiers, the cult.
The cult. Yeah. Is the cult all about flesh and steel?
Well, I know very little except that its members seem friendly and it is very popular with many of the locals. Our agent claims that the so-called Twilight Child has been seen healing the sick and injured with just a touch. But certainly would not be the first self-proclaimed god that I've seen claim the same.
Okay. What about
Sounds like very useful skills.
Yeah.
I'm right here, and I heal you by touch all the time. Come on. Um,
Well, that is true. You know that messengers of gods can carry that out.
hmm. What about the bandits? Are they just operating in town, or are they protecting the town?
Well, unfortunately, our agent was more a diplomat, not a soldier, and so sent very few or frustratingly few details on this. But I believe the bandits are preying on merchant caravans that come from I think they're the Kleshite kingdoms or Kadira, and they're effectively stirring up trouble from Kadira in terms of when the merchants come over.
Okay, I can't find Kadira on the map of Taldor, but anyway.
No,
Find it.
because Kadira is a part of a much larger empire to the west.
Okay.
So not part of Taldor at all.
And since your dude was a diplomat, is there any information on who we might have been talking to uncover the plots of the missing peoples and things?
Well, the ones missing were missing soldiers, and an entire regiment of Taldan horse had vanished. These are the ones that would normally patrol the Whistling Plains and guard the trade caravans, but they've gone. Certainly, the Mercantile Council blames the bandits, but it would be unusual for an entire military force of 24 or so soldiers to vanish without a trace.
The
Sounds
lost
pretty serious.
legion.
Sorry?
Sounds pretty serious.
So there's obviously some areas of concern. So the Mercantile Council wants the trade to continue because that's how they make money. So the more the bandits operate, puts the town under pressure. But whether these events are connected or completely separate, there's obviously the cult. And we don't know also what's happened to our agent. And there is how can you persuade the Mercantile Council that Princess Eutropia's claim is the most legitimate?
What's the name of the town again, Andrew, we're going to?
Yanmass, Yanmass.
Is that on Golarian?
Yes, I'm sure Chester would let you know. It is in Taldor. So obviously she's hoping you will leave the following day or as soon after that as you can, depending on what else needs to happen. But she says, given the festivities that occur or the issues with the wedding today, it may be better if you leave sooner rather than later.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Well, I'm just a bit worried by, we're trying to, you've done a lot of good things here. We'll just work on how we can persuade the populace that this was an aberration, perhaps brought on by the enemies with some drug or something.
Perfect. Yeah.
Has to try hide his true self. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Though there may be some people who would naturally think that Sepsinia would drive any man to such excess.
Success. Alrighty. Then I guess we'd pack our bags and start our mosey.
Excellent. You find that you are supplied with horse if you need, though I would imagine Humphrey's riding his, what are they called, destriers or something, massive war horse, decked out in his gear, with his humble dog BO riding beside him. He certainly looks very much a character of legend as you head off towards Yanmas. Now, I'll jump through as much as Glyn may want to and Michael may want to fight wandering monsters. I'm just going to move you to the city itself. As you arrive at Yanmas, which is an important city linking the trade routes that fly across the deserts of Casmaron, linking it with the heartland of the Empire of Kelesh, of which I think Kadira is sort of like a provincial area that is immediately to the east. You find that it seems quite busy as you enter the city, and the city guards say to you, "What business in Yanmas?"
We're here for trading.
Trade.
Yes, it's probably better. It's probably better I don't say it because someone prettier.
We're here because we are attempting to be traders. We've managed to avoid the brigands out there. We understand that there has been a lot of disturbances recently.
Well, yes, you can make a diplomacy roll, Nella.
Come on, not a 2.
No,
Thanks,
double that. All I say, Liz, on your way, but yes, we even our protectors, the Taldan horse, have been killed by these bandits. It's not a good state, but hopefully the council will make a decision, and we'll be protected by some more troops soon. But on your way,
we mosey into town. We cut and run from the gate guard.
All right.
So you are in the city. Do you wish to go anywhere? You're on your horse at this point in time.
I guess we find an inn of moderate repute.
Moderate.
Yep. Well, the inn says, "Look, we've got some stables here. I can manage this with all this for 2 gold pieces each per night.
Gold per night.
To be fed, stabled, and a room for
Sounds
you."
great.
It's all the horses. Alrighty. I'll take it out of Izzy's stash.
Please, thank you. Since I've got like nothing on me now, I pad my pockets and go, "Look, I told you."
So Chester, Morgana, Izzy, from Nella. So 10. Alrighty, done.
So you were at the Inn of the Dreaming Unicorn, and you notice there's almost like a taint in the air, a sort of a soporific effect that makes you, from that nature, it was a little bit sleepy. I shouldn't say very sleepy. It's not that strong, but it is noticeable. And the proprietor there says, "And what brings you to Yanmas?"
We understand that there's been a number of disturbances, and we're just trying to ensure that our business interests are not impacted, if you catch my meaning.
Well, if you've got business interests, you want to talk to the council or talk to the Baron directly.
Excellent. And the council, is there would I be in? Would it be knowledge local to know where the council chambers and the Baron live and shit like that?
Well, as you're querying, he says, "Listen, you're in luck. In fact, as unbelievable as may sound, this very day you arrived is in fact the council. The council is hosting a meeting. I'd get over there right now. And he gives you some directions about how to get there. And he says, I think if you've got genuine business, that's the place to do it. And you're lucky they're on now.
What's our group name? Do we have one?
I think I can call you the agents because you are agents of Princess Eutropia.
The agency.
Humphrey's
Okay.
Luckies.
The agency and Lackey assemble.
Oh, the Umphreans. Oh,
The
Well,
can we do the
he
Umphreans?
catches on to that and he looks and says, "So you're Lord Humphrey. My name's Jort. Humbly yours. Thank you for visiting us. It's legend the stuff that you've done in the jousting. I've lost count of the number of battles you've won just in the last few weeks that I've heard about."
Let me tell you a tale of wonder. Another fucking two. A tale of wonder of Humphrey's skill with the lance, as it shatters upon shields and knocks his opponents to the ground.
And this guy's listening rapt in this. It seems like he didn't need a lot of buttering up. That there's a lot of stories around. And he says, "Listen, that's great. Let's look when you come back tonight. But I'd get over there and see if you can get into the council because today is the day."
Alrighty. Humphreans assemble, and we mosey out, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Well, you follow his directions and you arrive at and it looks very opulent, called the Commerce Hall, and there are some liveried soldiers at the front, and they say, "Are you here on council business?"
Yes, we are.
So, we are seeking to assist the council in the current conundrum revolving around the apparent banditry.
Well, we will get someone to assist you. It's a shame that the Baron is in fact ill and isn't able to attend the council meeting, but they call it Gregor, and this little liveried halfling appears and goes, yes, I'm, and he looks at you guys, "Yes, I'm Gregor, I'm here to help. Come with me, I'll take you to the audience chamber."
As we're walking there, I inquire about the Baron's malady.
Oh, I don't. It's. Look, the Baron's been ill at home for many days. Really, he's just left the task of city governance entirely in the hands of the council. But you may not get into the council at the moment. They've already got another guest in there, an Earl Yandar Macondus, who seems to be a wealthy aristocrat. He seems to be strongly pressing for the cause of Maxillar Pythareus, the High Strategos, and he is certainly in there now with the council, who obviously represent all the interests of Yanmas.
Did the Baron also support the Pythareus, or was I understood he was more awaiting for the chips to fall?
Exactly right. The Baron was not given to rash gestures or anything, and I think, yes, that's exactly right. Exactly right.
And how long has the Baron been laid up, did you say? A couple of weeks?
He's been poisoned.
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far. Gee, that's no. But he has been ill for many days, and obviously ill enough that he wasn't able to take an interest or able to affect the governing of the city.
Must be COVID then.
COVID? What? Sounds bad.
Only if you don't have antiretrovirals. So, alrighty, can we listen in on the discussion in the council chamber?
Look, I think I should be. Just remember, though, you have to behave yourself in there.
Definitely.
Was that just a general note?
Me.
Well, I just-
Absolutely.
these are the council members. They certainly want want things to progress a certain way. They're they respect a measure of, what could I say, a measure of respect. So as you're going on, he also look. We'll go this way, and he says, look, there's the council. There's 19 members of the council, with an associate councillor, a banker. Though he is called Rundle Navin, but he is also absent at the moment as well, unexpectedly so, it would seem.
It seems that a lot of the members of the council and leading parties are struck down by some mysterious ailment.
It's strange that, because even a number of people in the town have suffered from dreams at night that leave them very, very drained the next day. It's been happening for a short while. These dreams that happen, and there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason about who gets struck down or gets these dreams at night. They're really true nightmares. Thankfully, I haven't had one.
Oh, don't jinx yourself. Touch the wood quickly.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. So, so you reach the council chambers and are filed in, and you see at this point the Earl, who you would remember now. You think, oh, that's that guy from the festival. Seems to be talking about how Pythareus will provide a section of the Taldan phalanx here to protect, seek out the bandits and crush them, and leave a force here to ensure that no more banditry can affect the caravans, and that will get more merchandise flowing through the town, which means more money. And that only with the strength, the experience of the High Strategos can this town be safe. And you certainly see a number of the council members nodding in agreement. And then they say, and thank you very much, and we will call you back if we need anything more, Earl. And the Earl bows and then goes out. And your little halfling says, council members, there's another group here who want to talk about the banditry as well. I believe, if I am not mistaken, that they include the mighty jouster, Sir Humphrey. And at that, some of the council members sort of whip round and zone in, and instantly seem to pay attention. And one guy called, he says, yes, well, I am Lord Rudig Maxaturn. I'm happy to hear about this, though I note that the Baron is not here and our banker are also not here. But we can't let that stop us. These bandits are crucial work. So stand up, tell us what you have to say. And the halfling gestures to you guys for one of you to stand up, or all of you.
Yep. So Nala stands up and says, thank you for seeing us. I understand these are quite trying and pressing times. I heard the tail end of what was it, the Earl's
Yes.
pitch with regard to how to essentially contain the threat posed by the bandits. However, the offering of keeping troops here sounds like a interesting development, and almost like some form of garrisoning or pre-positioning, something that a rather cunning strategic military man might consider. Instead, I'm proposing something quite different.
Yes.
I'm essentially proposing that under the lead of Sir Humphrey, we attempt to locate and stamp out this banditry that is harrying your caravans and try and find out what happened to your guards that valiantly defended those caravans for so long. And all of this is in the name of Princess Eutropia seeking deeper connections to your trading capital as a result of years of commercial I don't want to say engagement, commercial prosperity amongst the two duchies, are they?
But just one. But what will give us long-term safety? I mean, yes, I appreciate the argument about having the phalanx guard here, but they are, after all, Taldan soldiers, and we are Taldor. What will give us safety that a new bunch of bandits won't arise and start attacking us?
Ah, that is where a tithe can come in to fund your own protections. That way, it is under the Baron's rule and the council's direction that tithe can actually support the long-term prosperity of your region.
It is not a tithe, just a tax by another name. I mean, is Eutropia planning to tax us all?
No, I'm not suggesting that. Merely that upon successful resolution of this, that a level of credit is not a level of credit. A level of goodwill is also transferred back to Eutropia, as these are troubling times and unified fronts of multiple allies with common interests, be it trade or the safety of their realms. Many can find those commonalities to be a strong foundation to build a long-term future.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm saying because I'm rolling my diplomacy now.
No, I've got.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I've lost count of how many twos you've rolled today, Derek. But
5.
look, they say we're going to balance that. Look, we have other concerns. We have some of us. These dreams happening within the city seem quite disturbing. It's like something's happening that's causing us all to have bad dreams. Whether it's something collective based on the fact that the bandits are attacking caravans, whether it's something different. But we have problems in this city based on the dreams that are occurring. But we will certainly ponder what both you and the Earl and whether any other faction sends their representatives here to work out. But we need to get to the bottom of why are these dreams happening, and then tackle the bandits. But no doubt, Gregor, our representative will assist you and be available to be a link between the council here and you. You can certainly talk to him about where you're staying or anything like that, and we'll go from there. So,
Gregor, good man. Let us talk.
It seems to be able to. As he leads you out, you look. This is what the commerce hall looks like.
Who's stained that glass?
And he says, so where are you staying?
At the Unicorn's Dream Hotel.
No, I understand. For travellers, that might well be one that's quite relaxing, sometimes a little bit too relaxing, they say. But with these dreams happening, maybe that might be the best thing, where you aren't so uptight about some of the things that are happening. But I tell you, I mean, I just, I have heard some things, though. I mean, look, I know just for your own benefit, I mean, I saw a couple of shady figures lurking around the Temple of Abadar, but they scattered as soon as I saw them. I'm sure they're not up to any good.
Sense motive.
But I also wonder about the bandits, where they might be hiding. I tell you, I'd put my money on the ruins of the Orvestkar manor. It's isolated and hardly anyone goes out there, unless, of course, it's haunted. But surely there's somewhere like that. They always seem to have such good information about when caravans are coming and going. And you think that is honest? I mean, whether the last two things he's told you are remotely true, connected, how much so, he seems honest in the way he's delivering that information.
Okay.
Nella, yes.
Yep.
So he says, if you don't have any other questions, yes, I'm available here at the Commerce Hall whenever you need me.
Excellent. Alrighty.
Here is a Yanmas.
Can you point out on there where the Orvestkar Manor is?
Well, first, there's the Commerce Hall. Let's assume you are staying somewhere like that, which I am going to X marks the spot. And you want to know where the manor is.
Where are your manors?
Oh, look at the size of that graveyard. That's got to be a point of interest.
It's been here for a long time. A lot of dead people.
Mm-hmm. Blue.
Yes, it is in the Hedge Hill, roughly. So the hill is here, but I think the manor house is in here. Inside the wood.
Temple of Abadar.
Temple of Abadar is here.
If I zoom in, I can actually see what the fuck we're talking about. Amazing.
Technology.
Now, you would gather that there probably are other rumours that may or may not be helpful in the town. This guy has just managed to tell you some of them.
Sounds like pretty good ones, though, to be honest.
Should we head back to the Unicorn and try and gather information there about more of the rumours?
Sounds like a good idea.
One last thing Gregor leaves you with is he says, it seems that you are somewhat acting in the same manner as on behalf of Eutropia as the Earl is on behalf of Pythareus. It is said that he has told us, he assures us that he has a group of troubleshooters that are already acting to alleviate all of our concerns, from bandits to dreams.
Oh.
How very
Yes,
convenient.
well, clearly they're not as good as us, though.
Well, they haven't succeeded yet, so that might well be true. After all, he doesn't have Sir Humphrey.
Izzy just rolls her eyes.
What was I going to say? So, where is the Baron's house in this town? I'm asking for Izzy.
Baron's house is here.
Okay.
I assume you haven't left with Gregor yet. He's sort of pointing stuff out and fingers all over the place, but he says it's up there, Yan Manor.
Okay. And Is there any particular area that suffers more from the bad dreams in town? Like, is it the
No.
rich, the poor, the people
Yes,
geographically one area or another?
absolutely across the board. I haven't seen there being one, which makes it so difficult. It doesn't seem to, it's not like it's striking a particular group of people or anyone who goes to a particular area.
I ask Morgana, any ideas on a spell that could do this shit?
Well, I think it's
Goodness.
probably more complicated than just one spell, if there was.
Yes, is this a knowledge arcana roll?
Yeah, can I do a knowledge arcana roll?
Yep.
Let's hope I don't roll a 2 like some people have been.
No.
Not a 1.
Right. Well, Morgana, that is what you know.
Oh. Could be something about hags who can do nightmares, but generally not for a whole town.
What about a mega hag like yourself?
Well, we should. I think you mean like Chester. We should go and have a look.
I think we should go to the cemetery at night and see what's going on.
Yes, well, there are a few places to go. I mean, the Temple of Abadar is pretty close if we want to go and have a look there first.
Check out these dodgy people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it happen at night, Gregor, or during the...
Sorry?
Did it happen at night where you saw the shades around the Abadar temple, or during the day?
Oh, I think it was dusk. I wouldn't be out at night.
Why not?
Well, I've got a home to get back to and things to do like that. You know, don't want to put myself in harm's way, but I wouldn't want to give the wrong impression. This is still a reasonably safe city. The City Watch do a good job. Yes, certainly no. I wouldn't want to portray this as an unsafe city inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, what time of day is it?
From's happy to go wherever. Obviously, he likes the idea of going to a graveyard at night because he's not. He's like, I'm not. You know, we can do this. I can.
You're not scared.
No, especially of the undead.
Yeah, that's right. Burn them away, From. It's fine.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
let's say as you you make your way back to the dreaming unicorn, you were walking along the streets, and you find it just 4 townsfolk just seem to stand out to you. They seem to be you seem to have that sort of crazy eye look that Dogbio gets when he's sniffing too much of that powder. And they
I
sort of...
thought you were going to say Daychester.
Doesn't look crazy, does he? Daychester doesn't look crazy.
Oh, he sort of looks cornered.
And in fact, as night starts to fall, you do notice that, you know, at that moment you realise that Daychester is not with you, but in fact it is the Nightchester.
No, darn it.
Everybody, avert your eyes. It's Nightchester.
Starting to flash.
And you can roll initiative as you notice these 4 townsfolk some distance away pointing at you.
Yeah. Okay.
And saying, it's them. They've come to stop us. Which seems, you think, an odd thing for people to say when you're pretty certain they've never met you.
Yeah.
Oh, right, isn't it?
But they have drawn daggers.
Those idiots.
Nala.
They brought a knife to a
Unusually,
gunfight.
exactly what I was thinking. Unusually, Izzy, who must have only rolled a 1 for initiative. Let me just check.
I rolled a 7.
It looks like a 1. Nala, it's your go first.
When in doubt, shoot first.
So let me just roll over this. So these are 4 ordinary-looking townsfolk.
Who pulled daggers on us?
Soon to be 3 ordinary-looking townsfolk.
Yep, that's a hit with Dignity's Barb. And there's other people sort of in the mix potentially who are walking around, but they've scattered when they've heard this. But yes, you've fired Dignity's Barb. I mean, with you, Derek, it could go anywhere for Nala. But it didn't. You hit him.
Yeah, well, I've shot it now. So, patunk. And so that's the 1. And I didn't declare I was using rapid shot, so I can't do that. So then I'm going to use my rapid reload as my reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to attempt to move. But I can't.
Yep, I've unlocked it.
Move into there and roll the turn.
Humphrey.
Oh, that's awesome. So, is anyone else in the top left corner? There is a switch to combat tabletop list.
Top left corner.
I've seen that. Yeah, what does that do?
It basically makes it the combat tracker up there.
What
Okay.
the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, well,
Top left, the X or the person. So the person picture at the bottom left corner of Chester.
What?
What? On what screen?
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Above the chat window.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I like it.
Okay,
I like it.
so we've got the chat window.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Switch to
gotcha.
combat tabletop list. Oh!
Yeah, I'm down with that.
To move it on is you click the turn complete button on the far right.
Turn complete button. Well, fuck me.
It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Okay.
different.
Now you notice that Nala had certainly put in a solid shot from Dignity's Barb, and these are certainly no, if you like, weak townsfolk. They are looking just like townsfolk, but whatever it is, it seems to have taken that bolt and, while looking injured, is still angrily or looking towards you with desperation, perhaps more than anger. Humphrey, was that your go?
No, he's going to attempt to intimidate.
Sure.
And he's going to say, I'm sick. I'd stay away from you. From me, even. Not speaking.
That's when he said Tinder date instead of intimidate, but you know, both work.
Yes, that's true. Andrew, I'm going to roll in the open because I can't find the bloody tower.
Fair enough. Yep. I mean, you can't roll like Derek's been rolling, so you probably do well. Or not.
Nope.
Izzy.
Izzy is going to 1, 2, 5, 6. Make a way around that way. Double move.
Morgana.
Yes, well,
Flank it, Z.
we might need to interrogate someone.
Yeah, no worries.
So look, I'll see if I can put this dude to sleep.
The nice way or the not nice way?
Permanently.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting one.
So I feel he's asleep.
Yeah. Yes. Oops, I jumped from Morgana. Let me go back to Morgana. Click the wrong thing there.
Sweet, coup de grace time.
That is... Yep, no, fair enough. Which one was that? That was number...
Number 1.
Number one. Number 1, let me move the effect of...
There you go.
Paralysed? Is paralysed? Unconscious, sorry.
I put unconscious on him.
Have you? Oh, that is an effect. Excellent. Yep. Sir From.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 15. He'll sort of move and a half to there and try and look intimidating, and yell, "Stop this madness now!" And then he'll do a intimidate check, I guess. And that will be his go. He's trying for non-violence because...
I mean, you would hope it would get through to normal people, but what you can see, they have deep shadows around their eyes as if they haven't slept in weeks. And so while it wasn't a bad attempt, you just feel that they're like they're desperate. Whatever's driving them or pushing them is making them desperate.
So you're saying the sleep spell was excellent because they wanted to go to sleep?
Well, the only thing I was debating is were they actually asleep, in which case it wouldn't have had an effect because they were already asleep. But I think they're actually awake. They just need sleep. So, yes, you should have got a bonus to put them to sleep.
I smack the very sexy buttocks that I go through.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Rodshaw.
Is he talking about From? Yeah.
He's an equal opportunity bottom slapper.
Well, so clearly that one's not doing anything. This one rushes up. Die, motherfucker!
Fair enough.
See, and this is why we like Andrew drink
Yes,
this
bro.
free Lexia wine stuff.
And just swings wildly. This is not someone who clearly has any military training or really any idea.
So like the rest of us in the party. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Shut up, Colin.
Okay.
No, this one doesn't notice you, Izzy, so it also runs over here at From.
Stay right there, my pretties.
This is again the last one. It does see you, Izzy.
All right. Oh, well. Your funeral.
And I'm going to put you here just so I'm going to assume it gets to there and glares menacingly at you.
Okay.
Nala.
Alrighty. So I am going to do rapid shot. So I take minus 2 on my shots. So I'm going to go make 2. And I don't like from getting picked on.
That's a hit.
We'll
No one
catch
likes
him
that.
And here's the second one.
Mhm.
And between and between.
That's cool.
You certainly notice after taking those blows, it's that one number 3's eyes seem to sort of focus, and it seems like what the fuck is going on?
Ah, perfect.
I'm afraid.
Is that one number 3?
Yes.
Well, he says, your demise, of course, and I'm afraid slays.
Praise be
That
Humphrey.
Chester, he's such a joker.
That's Humphrey.
That's
Not
right.
Chester wouldn't have done it. It's all Humphrey. The evil.
No, totally wouldn't be the other way around.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Andrew.
I don't think either of those. Oh no. Well, what is it? Does it tell me which one's a hit? You might have to roll just the one again, given I can't tell which blade is the first one. And that is a hit.
Oh, it's-
I don't know, David evilly slaying people.
no, he didn't attack that guy. He attacked the one next to him, still under the spell.
Izzy.
Izzy, she is going to get ready. She's going to delay until this person steps up to see what he's going to try and do to her.
Okay.
Once he moves within her reach and it looks like he's threatening, then she's going to go stabby. So,
Yep.
but not right
Okay.
now.
So you're reading.
Yep.
Understood.
Right.
I think we just move you on, Dame
Yep,
Morgana.
maybe.
Well, oh, that's funny that one just.
You do lethal damage.
Right, you're doing that on number 4. So you can do 2 at one time, can you, Glenn?
Yeah, because once they're asleep, I don't have to cackle or anything. They're just asleep.
Oh,
So
yes, that would make sense. So that is successful.
so it made it, did it?
No,
It's
as in
funny.
it is unconscious.
Oh, good. It's funny. The first time I rolled, it told me what happened, and that time it didn't. But anyway.
Yes, I don't know. I haven't clicked on anything. Why it would be different, but yeah. Yeah, it is okay. From.
Okay, so these nutters are actually still trying to kill us.
You notice that number 3 is sort of shaking its head, muttering as if what's going on. Number 2 looks like it wants to kill you. Number 1 is asleep, and number 4 is asleep.
One's asleep over there. So 2 and 3. 3's okay. So I've never, in my history of gaming ever, and that's like since I was 8, ever tried to do non-lethal damage. And
Minus
knock
4
the
to
fucker
hit.
out. So just -1 and roll the
minus 4 to hit. Minus 4 to hit.
Oh, -4. Okay. So just type in a -4, and then I just want to slap the guy as hard as I can with.
Yep, there's probably a button for non-lethal, but I can just make it non-lethal anyway.
Oh yeah, I just sort of did. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Watch out
Yeah,
for burning.
number. Yeah. Well, fuck the burning. That's his fault. But I'm not going to cut his head off. I might singe it. And there's my 2 non-lethal attempts. Oh god, that were hopeless.
2 hits though. These guys just average people in the street. You have hit, except for the hit points. You have hit both times. So I think you might just let me know the damage.
Do I just roll the damage, or? I don't know how non-lethal damage works.
Yeah, just roll away.
All right. On him or just in the box?
Let's put it in the box.
All
That
right.
would be good.
So I literally just want to knock the motherfucker out.
Yeah, and I'm going to say you have done that.
Sweet.
Which was that number 2, I think, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So you knocked him out with 3 arrows in him.
Yeah, and as he falls, those arrows go further through him and he dies. But
But at least he didn't do it.
that's Chester.
Hi, Alicia. How are you?
Yeah, Cole said hello to you.
Hey, Alicia. How you doing?
Alicia.
Now they're all going to yell in my
Bye,
ears just to
Lisa.
talk to you. And
Bye-bye.
now they're all talking dirty, sweetie.
With you. Growl.
Oh, do you know what Cole just said?
With Michael. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he said with you.
Yeah, I'm talking to Michael here. Fuck.
Okay, so look, at this point, with 3 of them, 2 of them asleep, one of them basically knocked out, and the other one surrenders to you. We will continue next week, given Leisha's command about wanting to put Michael to bed.
I
Next
heard
week?
head, but yeah, that works.
Yes, well, yes. Either way. Thank you all. And Michael,
Thank
if
you,
you stick,
sir.
dial in. We've got characters for you tomorrow afternoon.
I'll let you know how I'm feeling. Well, if you don't hear
Yep.
from me, you know how I'm feeling.
Yep, understood.
He calls in DED. Yeah.
DET.
All right, gents.
All right.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you
We'll
all.
scratch
All right, boys.
you later.
Thank you all. Good job.
See ya.
Night.
Bye.